everyone, it's Sharon.
It's Tammy.
And it's Beatrice. And welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Uncut podcast.
Woo!
Hey!
Woo, 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 woo. Back again,
gosh,
y'all.
I'm
Back
crying.
again. But yes, as usual, you guys already know. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Please, 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 if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to 100k subscribers. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button if you're watching. And if you're listening on Spotify, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, if you're listening on Amazon, please, please, please follow us there so that you guys can be notified every single time we post an episode. And also, if you're loving the content, make sure you guys hit us up on Patreon. Every single week we drop an extra episode for you guys, and yes, only £3.99 a month. So make sure you guys head over there, show us some love, show us some support, and trust me, there's a lot of interesting good stuff there and a lot for you to catch up on. So yeah, make sure you guys follow us on Patreon.
Cool. So obviously last week we were talking about worst ex ever, and we gave Beatrice the weekend or like a day or whatever to watch it so that we could discuss it on the pod. So now that you've watched it, have you watched everything?
Yep.
How did you find it?
I found it a lot.
I told you it's a lot to do.
I
in one
found it a
day.
lot.
You watched it during the day though, right?
It was days going in tonight.
Okay.
So I started watching it. The sun was up. When it got to episode 2 and 3, when it's even started to get even more sinister, then it started to get dark outside. I was thinking, right, is that foreshadowing of what I'm about to see? And it basically was. But yeah, like I found the thing quite triggering.
Triggering?
Not that I've been through it, but
I was
you
gonna
know,
say,
but
what
you
you
know,
saw-
it's like, wow, like
It could
I
happen.
just, yeah, it can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
You know, always say anybody can
Yeah.
get got at any time. Like it can happen to anyone. So yeah, I feel like it was definitely a lot to watch, but I'm happy I sat through and persevered and watched it.
Yeah, I was going to say, before we even get more into it, Worst Ex Ever is streaming on Netflix.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's basically this 4-part, you say like a docuseries? Docuseries. And each episode, like, you don't have to watch it in order, because I didn't watch it in order.
Yeah.
But you don't have to watch it in order. And basically, it's just people, like, talking about their worst ex ever. Well,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
were together at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst
Hey.
ex ever.
Okay. For me, I think the one that actually just took me out, like, obviously they were all very, like, scary.
Yeah.
But honestly, that last one, no, the penultimate one, the third one with the lady.
Asian lady.
Yeah, the Asian lady and her mum.
Hey.
Hey! What? Women can kill too. That's the one, that's what I took away from that episode, yeah. Women can kill too.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I even, you know, obviously the first two, because I watched it in order.
Yeah.
So obviously the first two were like guys. I'm like, this is typical. It's just going to be guys throughout. But then when they started telling the story at the beginning, I was thinking, hold on. The guy's the one that's starting off
Narrating, yeah, the guy's the one that's narrating it.
Unless maybe this is a different kind of relationship. It's not heterosexual. Maybe it's homosexual. I thought, okay, maybe. When he showed the little miss, I said, hey, in all shapes and sizes, they can be scary, yo.
Yeah, because she was so petite.
She's so petite. You know,
Ah.
and you know what? It's the way he started off with that whole thing, like. I don't know whether
How
it was
did
him
he
that was
start?
explaining it, but where he basically was saying that, like, when he brought her around family, I don't know if it was his dad or whoever was telling this part, but it was like, she wouldn't even really speak out loud, like, she'd just whisper in his ear. And I'm like, hey.
Silent killer.
Silent killer.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
for
God.
me, it's the fact that, like, what they did to the grandma.
Hey.
She did not need to go there, man. She was already not in the rude way, but she was basically already on her way out. Like, let her just enjoy life. Like, but do you
On
know
her
what I
way
mean?
out is crazy.
No, but she was 90
She was enjoying the last few years of her life,
Yeah.
and they actually just cut it right
Yeah.
off.
No, but did they really think? I don't mean to be rude, but did she really think that the custody? So basically, for just a bit more context, so she, this woman and her mum basically devised a plan to kill the husband and his grandma because during like the situation where their marriage broke down, the father ended up getting custody of their daughter. So she was thinking that the way
she was lying.
because she was lying the fact
Yeah,
that he was
ooh, that
he
was
was
another
molesting.
thing.
Is it he was
Molesting the child.
all a lie. But essentially she lost custody of her daughter, and he had it. So she basically was coming up with a plan with her mum to kill anybody that the judge could possibly grant custody to, so it would only really make sense for the custody to go back to her.
I didn't even know that was.
That's what she said. She said that because basically they said that, like, she wanted to be a case where she killed him, she killed the mum because there might be a way that the mum can get custody. The grandma can get custody, over her. Yeah. So it was all about custody because it was to do the custody.
Yeah, I knew
battle.
it was custody.
She said she eliminated people that she thought that the
would get in the way of.
Yeah, she would be the next person in line.
You know, that. Okay, out of all of that, that was the worst plan ever. Yeah. Like, it didn't even hold any weight. Yeah, at least in the one of the other ones, the woman went to jail for 7 months.
Yeah,
you can say, okay, on the killer's side, it's working. Yeah, that one they didn't even get to night, to dawn.
Do you know what killed me? This is the thing, though. As no, but it's true.
By the time we got to dusk, the police were already at the house.
My thing was even like, how did they even carry her into the garden? Like, because they were so petite.
Yeah, they showed the it wasn't like, it was like a shovel. Wheelbarrow.
They put her in the wheelbarrow.
They showed the wheelbarrow in the garden.
And then they put her in the bin head first. That's crazy.
Yeah, bin head first is crazy.
Do you know what actually did me as well? It was like, sorry, but I've lived my own life. I've managed to survive. Nobody has done anything to me. I've had a son. He's lived his own life. Nothing. It's not my grandson is the reason I'm passing away.
Hey, from the grandma's
yeah. I'm just like, no, it's actually like, it's so crazy that somebody else's choice of who they wanted to like as a life partner is the reason I am now no longer here.
Yeah.
And for me, it was her boyfriend as well.
Calling her every day at 4 p.m. Hey, yeah. No, sad still.
And then but what died a year later.
Yeah, so that's what happens, man. It's really tough to continue. But
it's when they were like playing the voicemails that he was leaving.
Yeah.
It's 4 p.m. Where are you? It's 4:30. Where are you?
Scary. I was gonna say though, like you said, that her plan was just so rubbish that it didn't even get to dust. But you know what killed me? It was the fact that they explained where the police, I think the detectives, whoever that were interviewing her. They asked her one question and she jumped a little bit. She had a bit of a reaction. It's the fact that they said they looked at each other and they said, did you see that? Yeah, we got her.
No, for me on the plan, it was the notes that they were writing to plan the plan.
Oh, come on, man.
Like things were spelled wrong.
Yeah, they weren't making sense, y'all.
Baby was spelled BB. I say, it's good to be smart because this plan
they flop.
That plan was the worst.
Yeah, that was the worst plan.
It's the fact that when he came into his grandma's house and then he was like, he saw his wife's or ex-wife's mum and was like, oh, what are you doing there? He was like, oh no, grandma.
She called me.
Yeah, so dumb.
You can't even think on the
spot, man.
Improvisation.
You gotta be on your toes, man.
You got a D in drama because you could not act
at all. No,
the whole thing was.
I was gonna say, what other one like
the guy that was impersonating a policeman.
Yeah, I was gonna say that next, boy.
Hey,
nah, the fact that they put her in jail.
Yeah,
obviously, I'm glad that she like settled and stuff. But even the money they gave her was not enough.
Yeah, $2 million, wasn't it?
Or something. Yeah, 1 or 2, something like that. It wasn't enough because she lost her business. Her notoriety.
Yeah,
like if you think about like the fact that she was on the news and stuff.
Yeah,
and like I think she say she worked at JP Morgan before or something.
Yeah.
Bro, all that kind of stuff.
I think Morgan Stanley.
Oh, was it Morgan? Yeah, Morgan Stanley. Yeah,
damn.
And like you would have just seen your ex-colleagues would have just been seeing you on the news that you went to go and what was it that he put her away for again?
For impersonating a
something that he was doing
but
himself.
Also it was burglaries as well. That
were doing. Yeah, impersonating a police officer. Yeah, and then robbing people.
Yeah, robbery. Yeah.
But how do these people like? I don't know.
They bribe them.
No, but I don't know about you guys, but like in your life, do you have anyone that you can just call and be like, oh, do you want to put together a master plan?
There's nobody that I can call.
There's no one I can call still.
And I know nobody can call me.
Well, there's a couple people.
Oh yeah, there's a couple people, but that's the dark side. That's my dark side.
Those people, I don't even know how to get their number. I have to go through someone else.
Hey, honestly.
I know.
No. You have their number.
Live and direct.
Snapchat. You don't know.
It's true. Hey, Snapchat. There's some people there.
No, but you know they're from like your past life, like uni life. Like, you know people
that that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Not anyone that you have any like.
Nah, even those people, I don't want to contact them for anything. I'm scared myself.
I'm crying. Yeah, that one's scary. But I also thought the one where they killed the sister and it was
the last one
where they killed the sister
sad.
Instead of killing her. I think that one was really painful.
What
like
do you mean?
That was really, really painful.
Again, where are you getting these cousins that are just
willing to kill
people
for $2,400?
And then the stupid girlfriend is on Snapchat with $100 bills. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting lit.
No, but did you not hear how much he said he paid her?
It was like $2,000.
No. So the guy paid him $2,400.
Yeah. Her Uncut was like, what?
Her was like, I think it was like, was it? No, it wasn't $20.
$60.
It was like, yeah, it was something like so small. I said, wow.
She did it not because of the money. She did it because she loved the guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but she ended up going to jail.
Yeah,
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So like, she probably didn't even care. The one that wasn't she the one that was saying in the bar, like, yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, but yeah, me and my boyfriend, we just killed
in the bar. That babe doesn't have sense.
No, it doesn't have sense. She was 15.
What?
Yeah, she was 15.
I missed that detail.
Yeah, they said, because basically they were explaining how why the woman would open the door for a young woman, but it was like, of course she's not going to open for a guy who's got a hood up, but she will open the door up for a young 15-year-old girl standing outside the door.
Oh no, I don't think she was 15.
Oh,
I think they just said that she looked like a young.
Oh, okay.
I said, who wouldn't open the door for a 15-year-old girl?
Oh, okay.
In trouble. I don't think she was 15.
Oh, okay.
I actually don't know how I could obviously it's not the wife's fault. But at the same time, it's like you would never be in this position if she didn't marry. Do you know what I mean?
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Yeah, I know that she feels like really guilty, but I also like just don't understand. I don't know how I would like be able to live my life after that. Like if I knew that like my cousin or brother passed away because of me.
And the worst thing about that one is that the sister was the only person in her family that didn't really like him.
Didn't really like
him. She said it from the beginning.
Yeah, sad.
She was pregnant, wasn't she? Or did
I don't know whether she was.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she
really?
was pregnant.
No, was she?
I don't remember seeing anything to do with her being pregnant.
Or maybe she'd already had the baby.
No, I don't even think she had.
I don't think.
I can't remember.
Wasn't she just newly married or something?
She was newly married.
Yeah, she was newly married. I don't remember seeing.
I don't know why I thought she was pregnant.
I don't know.
Anyway.
But yeah.
And the maid as well. You have to be careful whose children you're looking after as well.
I know, innit?
That one that was sitting up.
She had to
not the maid, the au pair.
Yeah.
Oh, the childminder.
Yeah,
that she was upstairs in the house.
She had to come down and had to start protecting the child from seeing that. It's very, very painful. But yeah, that series, like I said, it was very triggering to watch because a lot of these situations, like, yes, you might be looking at it and thinking, but why would you go back? Particularly the first one where it was like the girl had actually gone back. The black lady. She had gone to like, the guy basically abused her. And then like after a while had passed, he'd come back to say that he'd gone through therapy and he was a better person. They built a relationship, a friendship or whatever. And then he basically did it again. So stuff like that, people might be thinking, but that's not that's her fault, but like why would you go back there? But it's very easy to find yourself in situations where like you forgive people and they actually show tendencies. Like she said that she could see like some sort of change. But yeah, like that one was so sad because it was at least four different women. And I think what even pissed me off is that like there was obviously accounts before. So like this is the thing where it's like about like you don't know who you're dating, and sometimes it's really important to do like not research, but do you know what I mean? Like if there's any sort of thing like we spoke about this before on the episode where we talked about Claire's Law. Like there's things that you can actually kind of do now to find out a little bit more. But obviously you have to make that decision. Like I'm actually going to go and do research on this person, and sometimes you can find yourself a bit uncomfortable, like am I right doing this, like is this right? But I feel like nowadays, especially if there's any tendency of like a raised voice or anything, boy, you better check that. You better check that
raised voice.
Yeah, man, if there's too much bravado in that voice, I'ma check.
I'm crying. What was I gonna say? I know you guys haven't watched it, but whatever. Worst Neighbor Ever.
I've watched that. I've watched the
Worst Housemate. Have you watched the first
episode of season 2 with the best friend?
Sorry, there's seasons.
No. Yeah, I didn't know there was
two seasons.
One is about a lady and she like takes people into her home.
And does what?
Bro. So basically it was like some sort of like, she was like quite known in the community and people like loved her a lot because she used to take in like elderly people or like people with disabilities and stuff, and like they wouldn't pay a lot of money. Like I think in the US and in the UK as well, like if you are like have a certain disability, you get some sort of allowance or whatever. So she would just take a little bit of that for them and that would be like their rent, and like they would live there, she would cook for them and stuff like that. And then she also used to donate to a lot of like campaigns like in her area and stuff. So like a lot of people loved her because she used to do free meals, she used to take people in, she used to feed them, whatever. And she was posing as an old lady, even though she actually wasn't really that old, but she looked a lot older than what she actually was.
As young lady, was
What do you mean
was she drawing wrinkles or what was she?
I don't
know, but what I'm saying is like maybe she was 50, but a lot of people thought she was like 75. Because you know it's like elderly.
You know that some people can age you. Some people
but she made herself look older by like the clothes that she would wear, like how she would dress. Because scary. You know how like a lot of people be like, I don't know, Tammy. I don't know about her walking. I didn't write in and ask any questions.
I know, but someone that's 50, and someone that's 75. Okay, think of your mom and then think of your grandma or your grandpa.
Yeah, but some people can walk fine, man. I've got like a grandma.
No, there's a skirt. There's a
maybe she walks slowly. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so basically, there was this one particular social worker and she had been told about this lady and they were like, oh yeah, like she's like known in the community or whatever, like you can send him there or whatever, because I think his family didn't live in the same state or whatever, I don't know. So anyway, he was autistic, he went to go and live with her, and then after a while, like the social worker would like call in and stuff, and like she would speak to the man and he'd be like, yeah, I'm fine, like da da da. And after a while, like she would call and like she wasn't like getting through to him, and then she'd call the lady and she'd be like, oh, I think one time she was like, oh, he's gone on holiday with his family to Mexico. She was like, family that hasn't seen him in how long? Like what? That sounds weird. So she kept calling. And like she would always have a different excuse, like, oh, he's sleeping or he's not well or blah 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 blah. Anyway, at one point she filed like a missing persons report, but before that she had spoken to another tenant in the home, and he had said she's always digging in the garden. So when she filed the missing persons report, she was like to the police, like, also take a shovel, and she was like super adamant, like, take a shovel and dig in the garden. So anyway, they get there and they're like, oh, you know, sorry ma'am, don't mean to disturb you, because obviously they're thinking this is just an old lady and we're here to like basically like search her home or whatever. And then they asked before they leave, because they were like, they haven't found anything, like everything seems fine. Before they leave, they were like, oh, do you mind if we just dig in the garden? And she was like, oh, okay. So they start digging in the garden. She goes upstairs and she's looking at them through like the window, and then they're digging, and then they hit something.
Hey!
They start digging around it.
It's the boy.
Yeah, it's a corpse. And it's like several different people though that she has just basically killed off and like buried in her garden because she wanted to steal their money. So there was even another guy as well. He said that his mum, like they worked together at some pharmacy, I think, or something. And then she like ended up living with this lady or whatever. She was slowly drugging this woman. And then eventually she died. She stole her jewelry and her money and stuff like that.
Kai, that is scary. That is scary.
I'm trying to understand.
That is crazy.
So the other bodies that were
our previous tenants.
So what happened? So we're just sending people to a house and then they disappear.
Yeah, because
I guess some people just like, I don't know. Some people are just not looking. Isn't that what we talked about last week with the lady that she killed her parents and her children?
No, that's fine. No, I'm not saying that. Wait, I'm not saying that. That's wait. I'm not. It's not final. Yeah. I'm just saying that one. That's fine.
Yeah.
But people are continuously going to live with this woman.
Yeah, but not all of them, but some of them, innit?
What mean? Probably. Oh, some people die and some don't.
Yeah, some people die, some people.
Yeah,
die.
some people survive, innit?
Yeah, I'm sure.
So after the third kill, I would have been like,
No, but
I don't think people were thinking that she was behind anything. It was like, for example, that guy who said that his mum passed away. The woman was just like, she's been ill for a while, and like he came to visit her, and like the woman did seem unwell, but it was just like, oh, that's really surprising because like my mum a few months ago was perfectly fine. So like, what sickness has just suddenly come upon her? But you're not gonna initially be thinking, oh yeah, her friend killed her. Do you know what I mean? So like,
I know, but okay, so once the person died, you said that there was a couple of corpses in the garden.
But I think like also with
where is the body?
What do you mean?
Like if
I think that lady, that was fine because she had family. Okay. But there's some people like this guy who didn't have family.
Yeah, so it's easy.
So it's like it's easier for her to just
kill them because there's no one's coming to really search for them.
It's only that social worker that was looking for him.
Yeah, and I was actually gonna say it's kind of similar to one of the ones in season 2, but this one's like a best friend from uni.
Hey,
best friends for however many years, and basically one of them. You know how like basically the friend was like kind of protective of her best friend a little bit. Like she'll be cautious of the type of friends that she makes and the people that she dates. Some people even thought, oh right, maybe she's into you, but then she was like, no, like she's actually just my best friend. She's just really like protective. But then it got to a point where she ended up having a child, and that child was autistic. And obviously when someone's like, if you have a child that's autistic, you have to put a lot more care and effort into like you know, looking after them, etc. And I think she also had like her own illnesses that she'd been dealing with post pregnancy and ever since, like for a while. So she had a couple of hernias that she had to have a couple of surgeries for.
Sorry, who's this now? The best friend?
No, the person.
No, the mum.
The mum of the child.
Okay, sorry.
So because of that, she calls her best friend and is like, you know, come and stay, help out with my child, help out with me, etc. Like the person's like, fine, absolutely, like, oh yeah, of course I'll support you, I'll help you. So the person is helping her with her medication and also like looking after the child.
I don't like this story.
I know she doesn't have any like partners or anything, but she's starting to like develop like a bond with this child to the point that like she's taking the child to work and kind of introducing the child as like her own. She's going to the child's school and is basically taking the role of like the mom at the school because her friend was sick, but she's obviously playing it like she's being supportive, but she's saying to those people that's kind of like my child and taking on the role. To the point that one time when the best friend was feeling a little bit better, the mum, she followed her to school and like all the parents were just talking to her best friend, not her. She's thinking, what's going on here? But I was like, sorry. I know, can you imagine? Everyone's bypassing you. Hey, Julie! Literally like that. Funny. But then basically what happened was, like I said, she was giving her medications as well.
That's why that's the one.
And basically, there was one time they were watching a movie, and there was it was like a crime. She said they watch a lot of crime series together, and there was one where
getting ideas.
Yes, exactly. So there was a situation where they were watching this crime like docuseries, and basically the person had like tried to kill someone. I can't remember what method they used, but then the mum, the mum was then saying to her best friend, oh, that person's very silly for doing that. And then the best friend's like, oh, why is that person silly for doing that? It's because that sort of thing will come up in an autopsy. So like it'll be very clear that like it's been intentional. It's not a natural occurring thing. If you want to really kill somebody, you should probably do something like, I don't know, give them an insulin pen, because then their blood sugars will drop too low, and then it's like you won't be able to easily trace like the cause of it. It won't really come up in an autopsy like that. Like it's fine, you'll get away with it. So that's how she was just saying it as a casual friendship. Her friend was like, it's true. Beware.
That's crazy.
Hey.
Not you giving your murderer ideas on how to murder you. They'll do it. No, that's insane.
That's how and that's the thing about these killers, yeah. Some of them are so dumb.
How do we know about that conversation?
Because she explained.
You explained.
As in the mom explained.
Oh, she's alive.
She's alive.
Oh, she's alive.
I don't want to say. I was building up.
Oh, sorry.
You people are so annoying.
You should have been like, I'm coming.
Sorry, I'm coming. Anyway.
It's too late now. Carry on.
It's too late. So anyway, so she's like, yeah, I had this conversation with her, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, long story short, it's something like this. Some of these killers, you're not smart. You're not smart. Okay. She went onto the web to Google.
Why do they do that?
How to silently kill with insulin.
Do you know? Wait. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what I'm deep in though?
Yeah.
I think now in 2024 we could be like, that's so dumb. But I don't think back then they realized that you could.
We say back then. How long ago was it?
I don't know. How
early 2000s probably.
No, it wasn't actually. I don't think it was early 2000s. What, I think this season was like definitely like around that period.
Oh,
yeah.
So
How
anyway, to
silently kill with insulin, and she basically started ordering the insulin pens to come to the woman's house. So basically what she was doing is that she would, in the pills that she would give her something that would basically knock her out. And then
give the pills to who?
The mum, because she's helping the mum recover it, like in terms of the mum's on bed rest.
Oh.
So like she's helping her administer her pills. So she'll give her a pill that's like to make her not pass out, and then would inject the insulin pen. And basically what happened was, it happened at least four times, where every time you get injected with an insulin pen, if your blood sugar is not high already, it basically makes it drop below I think they said into double digits, and she would always wake up in hospital like and she'll be surviving. And she said there was one time where her mum ended up coming and she saw the best friend obviously and was like, oh my God, what's going on? And the mum said to her, I can't lie, your best friend looks a bit sad that you made it. And she was like, no, it's because she's just a bit awkward. Like, she's a bit of a socially awkward person. She's like, no, like, she's probably just uncomfortable in the waiting room. Her mum was like, no, I think she was a bit like happy. No, she'll be upset that you made it. Alive. Yeah, she's like, no, it's fine. So she ignored it. Anyway, like I said, she attempted this about 5 times. The girl ended up in hospital every single time. Like, surviving every single time.
Who's taking her to the hospital?
So she's calling them to be like, oh, something's wrong, like with her, thinking that she'll die in the ambulance. She'll be seen. Yeah, exactly. She'll be seen helping her best friend, innit? So anyway, no, honestly. So it got to the point, like I said, she's like, 4 or 5 times. This girl was a warrior. Now I can sing. I'm a survivor. What? We need to turn it up a level.
We fall down, but we get up.
Hey, she came back every single time.
What?
So, hey, I'm telling you, there's testimony.
Honestly, there's testimony.
They tried to kill me 5 times, but my God.
That is a rolling on the altar.
Yeah. That is one of them. That is one of them testimonies. Like, okay, auntie, thank you. And then,
yeah, exactly.
You know the ones where they come and they don't even say anything. They just drop to their knees. Oh,
thanks. We give.
Then the whole congregation stands.
It's so true.
And then because the ones that already no knowledge of the testimony prior.
Exactly. Anyway, like I said, she was like, what? 4 or 5 times and you're awake? We're gonna turn it up a level. So then I can't remember, there was like an acronym, but it was like rather than VS something, she went to MS something. So that one apparently is like lethal. Like the back, it's like basically like a bacteria that like it's flesh eating. Flesh eating bacteria. So she went again to go and Google. Google me. Silly.
Yo, damn, how can you say that?
Silly. Hey. They basically alerted the authorities that someone was trying to purchase this bacteria flesh-eating thing. So they basically intercepted, and basically at the post office they put a fake.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out the FBI. Come on, English.
They were sitting. Don't kill me. They were sitting in the chair.
I do.
You're not serious. They were sitting in the chair, and they were watching her go to the post office. She collected the parcel, and then obviously they're like, okay, cool. They follow her back to her workplace. So they catch her in her workplace, and they're like, oh, can we have a conversation with you? And she's like, oh, what's going on? They're like, oh, it's about your friend. And she's like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, can we just ask before you be talking about your friend? Like, she's fine, but can we just talk about what you've done today? And then she lied and said she didn't go to the post office. And was like, oh, but we've been alerted that you went to the post office. She was like, oh yeah, I went to the post office. But long story short, she basically said that, oh, I went to go and order coffee beans online. And it was a special kind of roasted coffee beans. The person was like, are you sure it's coffee beans? Long story short, they managed to...
Are you sure it's coffee beans?
She was like, yes. Long story short, she then admitted that, okay, she then ordered something. But she said the reason why she was ordering is because she was trying to do scientific research.
Is she a scientist?
Bro, they've never seen a single Google.
Straight D's in science.
Not a single Bunsen burner.
Nothing. Anyway, she was like, I'm trying to do scientific research to help my friend that is currently suffering with something right now. They're like, fine. Anyway, long story short, like I said, they then had reason. There was something that they were able to like detect from that they were able to take her and arrest her at that moment. So they went now to the mum, and the mum's at home, and then she's like, look, they're telling her, look, we have to tell you something about your friend. We believe that like she has been doing stuff that she shouldn't be doing and stuff, and the friend is like, no, my best friend will never do that. Like, she's never do that.
Why are people so
like, she's so nice, she's so this, she's so that. Anyway, long story short, they're like, okay, cool. We caught her ordering something online.
Flesh eating something.
She was like, yeah, but I'm fine. Like, it's not me. Like, can't be me. She was like, but then she said, the only thing that's happened to me is something to do with insulin. At this point, the detectives don't know about the past events, but they knew her purchase order because she'd used the same account to purchase the multiple things. So they could have seen that she had actually ordered insulin. So they looked across each other, and they were like, she has actually ordered insulin. And then they found the pen that she was using to administer in the house.
Can you imagine?
But yeah, it was a crazy situation. But it's the fact that they were like best friends. They hung out together. Like their families were all like, they loved her. Like it was just, scary. But that one I said, at least she survived.
Yeah,
she survived, man. But yeah, very, very.
Shout out Netflix for these documentaries.
Yeah, these documentaries are proper.
They're so interesting.
Yeah.
I'm currently even watching the Mendes brothers.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, how is it going?
Yeah, it's good. It's going well, thank you. Yeah. No, it's actually really interesting. Okay. And I hadn't heard the story before.
Kim K is like petitioning
for them to come out.
Yeah. She is.
Yeah.
Interesting, because they killed their parents. I'm wondering.
Yeah, I know, but I think what they're saying, the backstory. Well, I don't know if you know this already, but the backstory was that they were actually molesting them.
Okay, so there's a bit of talk about that in the show, but like it's not. They don't position it at least where I'm at right now, which is episode 2, Sha. They don't position it as like molesting.
That's what they said.
Come back to us when you finish.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know whether you still.
Let us know what you think should happen.
I reckon they'll probably well, anyway, yeah, we'll talk about it once I'm finished. I was gonna say they'll probably just position it however the court has agreed, like the story went. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, right, let's move on to a thread. We haven't done one of these in ages. But I came across it the other day and I was like, oh, let me get you guys' thoughts. So this is basically like, if she does this, how to know a woman's not into you. Like, if she does this, does this mean that she's not into you?
Okay.
Right.
Okay. If she never texts you first.
So what are we saying? I don't understand.
Is she interested?
Does that mean that she's not into you?
So if she doesn't text you first?
Yeah. No. Never. If she never ever texts you first. Like every time you guys have a conversation, you have to start the conversation. The guy has to start the convo.
I would like to say for the majority of women out there, she's probably not interested. Me, I can still be interested, but I might not start the conversation.
Sorry, we're doing yes or no.
We didn't ask for your backstory.
When this person came back, I said, let me quickly put my one sentence in before we have to go now and revisit the whole list. Like that for you.
Well, yeah, because you kept telling me it's yes or no. So now we're yes or no.
Okay, fine.
Yes,
it's true.
She's not into you.
Yeah, she's not into you.
Yeah, probably
every single
time.
Yeah, fine.
She doesn't ask questions. Like when you guys are speaking, it's like she'll ask you, like, you'll ask her, this is the guy now, like, like how many siblings do you have? And she'll be like, 2.
Like, why are you saying, like, why are you doing your tone like that? Like, she's like, oh my God,
that's how you did it last week.
Because you could just be like, oh yeah, I have 2 brothers still. Yeah.
Yeah. In a text.
No, she's like, oh yeah, I have 2 brothers.
Why are you so jovial in your tone?
Because
it's a text message, bro.
Yeah, but I say I have.
Yeah, I have 2 brothers.
Yeah, but I have 2 brothers.
Okay.
What's the question?
So she never asks you questions.
I feel like, she's probably not into you.
No, I say no. I think some people are just self-centered.
What? How did we get
Who is
there?
self-centered here?
No, so like, you know, like,
it's in because she didn't.
Just when people ask them questions, they just feel like, you're just.
You know, I'm actually, I don't
feel like it's.
Because there was one situation one time, one guy's like, oh, you're not gonna ask me how my day was.
I don't care,
I don't care.
Yeah, no, because you didn't like him.
No,
that's the whole point.
Sometimes I can like you, but it's just like.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I'm just sorry. You that example.
No,
was
that one
trash.
I didn't do that one, but no, I've definitely
forget you.
Pick another point. Man.
Beatrice was like, wait, no, I'm not on that one.
No, some people will like when they ask you like, oh, how was your day? And I'll be like, oh, my day was really good, thanks. And then someone was like, oh, are you not gonna ask me how mine was?
Do you know why they probably say that?
And I'm just like.
Do you know what?
Thinking, I don't think.
Yeah, but the reason they're probably saying that is not because they want you to ask how their day was. It's like you've closed the conversation now. Like you've not
opened it. It's not closed.
No, but what I mean is like now, in order to continue the conversation, I now have to ask you or introduce a new topic into the conversation.
Why do you have to introduce something? Why can't you ask? Why can't you pinpoint what I just told you? That
I've had a good day, thanks. Okay.
I've been like, oh yeah, I had a good day. I went to the shops.
No, but Tammy didn't say anything.
Okay,
about
but let's
shops.
say
but even if I say, oh, I had a good day, thanks.
No, what did you get?
Oh, how was your day? Oh, yeah, it was good, thanks. And then he could ask me another question. Oh, like, did you go to work or like, what did you get up to?
Yeah, you can say, what did you get up to? Yeah, man. Some people
every day asking questions.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Okay, what if she takes hours to respond?
For me,
I said this yes or no. I don't want to hear explanation.
No.
Okay.
Know that she's not interested. She's not interested, right?
Yes, she's still interested.
Well, are you okay?
I'm struggling to understand this game.
Saying,
really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah,
okay.
Like, whoa.
If she does these things, is she interested in you or not?
So yes, she's interested. No, she's not interested.
Yes.
Okay, good. Sorry.
I thought that was simple.
No.
Okay. She takes hours to respond.
Yes, she's interested.
I'm just saying for the general public. No, she's not interested.
Oh, for the general public. Oh.
No, it's meant to be for you. I don't know why you're doing general public.
Because I just feel like I'm a bit.
Because she takes
I just
ages
don't
to
respond to
reply.
anybody anyway.
Okay, cancelling plans or flaky?
Huh?
Oh, she's not interested.
Say again?
Cancelling plans, flaky.
Oh yeah, she's not interested still.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Turns up to your dates looking like she hasn't made an effort. So maybe like no makeup, eyebrows over groomed, hair's not brushed, top is creased,
Hey, yeah.
white Air Force is looking brown.
Every time. Oh,
Let's even just say it's the first date.
First date.
Yeah, let's say it's the first date.
Ah.
She just they manage you and squeeze you in the schedule. No.
Honestly.
Get like that. Man.
Honestly.
Just take it as it is, man.
No, not interested.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
What if she goes from giving like fast replies to all of a sudden it's like, oh, sorry about the late reply.
She's not interested. She's
Life is busy.
She's
Work
secured.
is busy.
That busy.
She's
She's busy
secured.
doing someone else.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh dear. Okay. She never compliments you.
She's interested.
She's interested.
Okay. Oh, I think I've done
You know
them
what?
all.
We like to do the abuse. Oh my God.
Where's the rest of the
Well,
You know when it's like that. You just sometimes you like. Well, for me,
your big
sometimes-
head, your bald head.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Love
Oh my God.
No,
the
I
dumb-
don't think I can do that.
Really, I do that best, man.
They'll talk, oh, you're lazy, I blow.
Ah! Oh, come on, Tammy.
I blow. I was born.
I was just joking. I was just joking. Why you gotta take it so? Why you gotta make it so serious?
I had surgery in year 2.
Hey,
I'm
I am so done.
Okay, cool. We're moving on to hot take, and it's my time to do my hot take.
Oh no, I'm scared.
This is a 2-parter,
Oh Lord.
but it's the same family.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The first thing is, when you go to these weddings or parties, these Owambes or wedding traditional,
I knew. It was...
and they say, oh, it's buffet style. Oh, that's not bad. I just, line up and get my thing. Okay. I need these caterers to assess their staff. Why are you putting jollof rice in the middle of the plates? At least you arrange.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, why have you put jollof rice?
Yeah.
And then you now say, okay, I want fried rice. You now put fried rice on the
sides. Yeah.
Like,
no decorum.
like yesterday, I went to a party yesterday, yeah.
Hey.
And typically, I don't really eat rice at parties. I like to get variety.
Yeah.
So I just said, let me just quickly have just a little bit of fried rice and I have ayamashi. Not ayamashi, sorry, asaru. And then I have my select. Go to the find out. Wait, no. I go to the moi point.
Yeah.
The guy was already looking one
Shaky.
kind shift.
Yay. This one. I've
He
never
wanted
seen
to
moi
put
moi
the
before.
moi on my plate. Bearing in mind, the others have already effed up the plate already.
Yeah.
So I can
Giving
understand.
low vibration.
Yeah,
low vibration.
I can understand how the moi that you would struggle to,
Find the
find the plate.
yeah.
The guy now, I don't know why they gave him spatula for moi. But okay.
No, I've seen that.
Okay. So now the moi, he's now like,
You know moi moi can break as well.
yeah, he was struggling. I took the thing off him. I said, it's fine.
No, you didn't.
Because why we dancing with moi?
Okay, so what's the hot take? Sorry.
Oh, that the staff need to be better.
to be
better.
better
Don't just be
educated.
don't just be putting out ads. Can you be doing training?
Yeah, it's
How to
serve.
plate
How to
serve
serve
food.
Nigerian
How to plate food. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, that's a good point.
Because they'll plantain. They'll now be sprinkling in it.
Yeah, you can't be Wait, hold on, time. You don't do that.
Sprinkling plantain
There's no
across
way
the...
you can be sprinkling plantain around
That's
the plate.
crazy.
That's insane.
No.
That's insane.
No.
But you're absolutely right. Definitely can't start off. And even like the ordering of the food is important. Bro, let it flow.
Yeah.
Let it make sense.
Why are we starting with chicken? Why are we starting with chicken?
Thank you.
Wrong.
Because why at the start? Why is there salad at the start? For God's sake.
Oh, come on.
No.
Salad at the start? Oh, that's how you
And do you know what that will irritate me? They'll now give me less rice because
That's
salad
what
is
I'm
taking
saying.
up more of the
Give me
plate.
the main thing
No,
first, man.
bro. What the heck?
That's my thing. And okay, the second part, I told you it's a 2-part.
Yeah.
We're still in the same area of food.
Or food.
Okay. if I'm going down the line, and I'm skipping majority of the stuff, and I want, something like pounded jam, or eforivo, the effort is for the pounded yam.
Okay.
Effort is for the pounded yam.
Yeah.
I went to a wedding 2 weeks ago. I seem to be going to a lot. Anyway,
yeah, you are.
Why am I seeing plates with rice
and effort
and pounded yam?
What?
Yeah, people be mixing still.
Pounded jam,
pounded
rice,
jam
and
on the same plate.
People mix it still.
Or then there's some people that just have effort with no pounded jam. They'll have it with other stuff.
No,
but they do that.
No, I know people do that, but at
a party is crazy. Just because you do it at home doesn't mean you should do that at home. You mean the F4 finish before the pounded jam? Whichever one
they would.
I just feel like
it was the pounded jam that finished before the F4.
Okay, fine. I do understand it. I do slightly disagree.
What are you disagreeing with?
Because I do think it can be quite tricky. Maybe also because I like jollof rice and like ayam mache, for example. So like I know typically ayam mache is served with white rice. It's still the same thing. Because typically when you're planning the wedding, you will be saying we need white rice and ayam mache for X amount of people. You won't be saying I need ayam mache for the jollof rice. You'll be just planning it according to the white rice. So that's why I'm like, I can understand sometimes where you actually do want to mix the different stew with.
The only reason I disagree with that is because you can go to a restaurant, like you can go to a Nigerian restaurant and get ayam mache with jollof rice. So it's not like.
But I can ask to put F4 on anything I want.
No, but in a restaurant, they're not going to be like F4 and then the sides are white rice.
No, but you can request anything.
No, mine's not even about mix and match. Mine is just wedding etiquette.
Yeah.
I'm not disputing you can have what you want.
Yeah.
People have rice and F4. Like I like white rice and F4. Not that people do have it.
Yeah. I eat that at home. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not disputing mixing and matching. My thing is wedding etiquette.
So you mean on the plate? So would you rather they just go back and separate the rice and the pounded jam?
I'd rather they just stick with one thing.
Oh, so you don't want people to mix? But people do that a lot when they do like white rice and then they'll do rice and then they'll go and do a bulla later. Like people.
Yeah, that's fine. That's late. It's different. Like the buffet.
Yeah, so you're saying that's what I'm saying. Is it because you want them to spread it out? Because you can still have two different types of meals.
It's just why would you have it on the same plate?
Why would you have it on the same plate? And then why would you like? I don't know how to explain it.
I hear what you're saying.
I'm like Abula. That is late night. It's
not even. People be saying late night, but they'll be really waiting like 30 minutes and they'll just go and get their Abula.
Yeah, because everything is running late.
Exactly. That's
why everything's late.
Exactly.
Late night.
Yeah. Fair
late enough. Night thing is Abula, yam and plantain and small chops, maybe burgers. Yeah, that's fine. That's after party food. The buffet style. How can you have rice? You have jollof rice, fried rice, white rice, ayam mache. You now come and say, pounded jam. You're not going to hear for okra, yam, asaro, salad on top.
That's crazy.
And then you now will the food go around? That's how things finish.
Oh, okay. You're seeing like that. Okay, fine. I disagree, but fair enough. It's a fair point.
Please, let's be doing wedding etiquette right.
Me, I'm very cool. I don't know why. Like, there's certain But there's certain caterers where I feel a lot more comfortable eating the food. Like, you know how when you start to go to weddings more frequently, like you start to recognize the caterer's name. Like, I've had your food before. Okay, fine.
Okay.
But I can't lie to you. There's some I'm just looking at. It's not giving.
Okay, what is it? The food, like the taste or
the taste, the look, and also just in general. Like for example, you deciding to go for fried rice. I typically stay away from like things that I know can spoil. Things that I can.
You have a sensitive.
I have a sensitive stomach anyway, but like. Even before like I was very sensitive, I'm very like cautious of smells and the fact that like when you batch cook, there's certain things that just tend to spoil quicker.
Yeah, fried rice
is one of the ones that can spoil, and I think I'm
from
scarred.
The car to the venue, fam.
Exactly. I think I'm scarred because I actually remember one of our friends from school went to a wedding and then everybody on the how it is on Saturday the wedding and then Sunday people go to church.
Hey,
that church everybody was finished.
That's happened
toilet. Just throwing up.
That's happened to me before. There was one party that happened on a Saturday, and then there was like majority of
everyone
church
was
people
sick.
During the service, people are running. Hey, and you know the men's toilets. There's not that many cubicles.
Yeah, so you can't even.
They were struggling.
Yeah, people were struggling.
Oh,
no. So I'm very
everyone came in like, did you go to? Did you go to Mama Titi's party? Yeah.
It's crazy, man. I don't know if you guys saw the dilemma on in my opinion, podcast, but it was talking about a guy that was getting married, and basically he was telling his friends, he doesn't really have a lot of budget, but like yeah, you know, maybe they might have to get a cheaper caterer. And he told one of his friends, but then actually what ended up happening is that people ended up falling sick. And a couple of people got food poisoning, and then it affected her work because she had to take unpaid leave off work. But then she ended up wanting to go to the groom and telling him that he should pay her.
Go away, man.
Wait, for the days that she took off work.
Go away, man. Go away.
It was a crazy dilemma. Make sure you go ahead and watch it because it was so
it's probably
funny.
Even a +1.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean?
People mean I should
just go
pay
direct.
you?
To deal with the caterer. It's got nothing to do with the person that hired it.
Yeah, like if you're really trying to sue anybody,
go to the sue the caterer. But yeah, she went to go and take her friend.
Nah, some people have audacity.
Yeah, they really do.
Crazy.
They really, really do.
But yeah, that's my hot take.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's quickly do Song of the Week. You guys should already know, but if you don't know, we have a playlist on Spotify and Apple Music and also on YouTube. And every week we add songs to the playlist according to a certain theme. This month's theme is underrated. So either underrated songs or underrated artists, if you get what I mean. So like songs by underrated artists. Who wants to go first?
You can go.
Okay, cool. I'm going to pick songs from YP, Psycho YP. I'd say he's underrated. I actually really love him. He's a Nigerian artist. And I'm going to add a couple of songs. I'm going to add Midlife Crisis, Stronger, and YP Season.
Nice. Tell me what you're going to add.
I'm going to add songs by One Day Cole because I feel like...
He's underrated.
No, the songs are underrated.
I think the songs are underrated. Okay, the first song is So Me So. I don't think that song got the recognition.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It did. And then also, I'm going to add... I had another one. Oh, Talking La.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that song.
Yeah, that song. Yeah, let's just do those two.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to add quite a lot. So you guys should already know actually, because we speak about this friend a lot, but recently our friend Ifosa dropped his new EP, and I feel like Ifosa is an underrated artist. Like, it's been a while. I feel like it's taken him a minute, but like we've been there through the journey, and I feel like now he's finally getting the recognition, especially with the help of like TikTok. Yeah, he's doing his thing. So I'm really, really happy for him. So I'm gonna add the full EP. You're gonna listen to this EP as you're listening to this playlist.
It's not that long.
It's not that long. It's basically the equivalent of 3 songs.
Yeah.
So his new EP that dropped is I've Been Here, and I'm gonna add Tattoo, Best Friend, All Mine, Available, and Feel It. A lot of people love that Feel It song, man.
Yeah,
it's a really, really good song.
Is it available?
Yeah, available as well. That's a good one. Really, really good one. So that's who I'm going to add to the playlist.
I'm also going to add his song, with Darko.
Yeah, Darko. That's
I played that song last week.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Really, really solid. And then another artist I'm going to add, who's an underrated artist. Again, I feel like from the rise of TikTok and like the UK, like Afro swing kind of vibe, another artist I really, really love is Moses CGB. So I'm going to add a couple of his songs now, and I'll probably add him and phase him out during the rest of this month. The first I'm going to add is Presidential. Second song I'm going to add is Say I. And third song I'm going to add is Nasty. Those are the 3 songs I'm going to add from Moses CGB. He's actually lit. Like, I really, really love his vibe. There's loads of like male UK R&B or UK R&B slash Afro.
Timula.
Yeah, there's a lot of like Afro swing kind of guys that like, I feel like they have some really, really good tracks that people might be like, oh no, it's just TikTok songs. But actually when you listen to the whole song as like a, you know, it's actually really, really good. So yeah, those are the songs I'm going to add to the playlist. If you guys are vibing with the playlist, let us know, give it a like, share it on your stories as well, and give us suggestions for what you would add to the playlist. Again, if you're trying to find out where the playlist is, it is in the description wherever you're watching and listening from, and you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, and also you can find it on YouTube. Cool. So let's end with the dilemmas. So the dilemma is not really a dilemma. It's just more of a situation that happened. And I linked it to the worst ex ever in terms of the themes that we were seeing there.
Hey, yeah.
So this person said, I'm not a good man or person.
Oh.
And I'm fine with that.
Oh.
I've had sex with 2 of my wife's friends for a year and nobody told her. Life was good. And I had a nice little rotation to myself.
Oh, my days.
I even had one of them giving me money to take my wife out.
What?
Where did you find this?
No, honestly.
I wanted to expand my circle, so I approached her best friend, Dimitri, while we were planning my wife's surprise birthday party.
That is greedy.
This is what I said to her. Do you know how long I've dreamed about tasting you?
Hey!
I'll do it anywhere if you let me. Dimitri punched me square in my nose.
Good.
I was bleeding. The bartender called the police and tried to detain her. Dimitri then said, "You're supposed to be her husband and you're out here tricking. I can't wait to tell her what's really about you." I raced home, had sex with my wife to protect her from that hurricane, Dimitri. In bed, my wife climbed on top of me, wrapped her hands around my neck.
Ha!
This was new, and I kind of liked it.
Hey, you're a
choked,
goner.
She choked me harder and then said, "I'm tired of your shit, Brian." She dug her nails into my neck and squeezed the life out of me.
Oh, Lord.
I blacked out.
Hey.
I woke up much later with a swollen nose and injured, bloodied neck. My wife hasn't returned. Her phone is off and she deleted her Facebook account. My wife thinks she killed me. I heard her on the phone with her mum. "Mum, this guy ain't moving." And now my wife is on the run. She's also hiding from her mum too. I put caution tape around the front of the house. I drew a chalk outline of where I was lying on the floor in case she circled back.
What in the Halloween?
I asked my frat brother, a cop, to sit outside my house while he did his reports, and I gave him my phone. Wife and my lovers keep blinging them off. I had my cousin answer, "This is officer. Are you the next of kin?" They hung up. I've sliced Demetrius's tires and left a note on her car. "You're going to jail, bitch." I'm having fun tormenting my wife, but I'd like to have her back, you know. How do I bring myself back from the dead so that we can reunite? Or is it too late?
And on that note, thank you for listening to this week's episode.
Where did you find that?
Yeah, like what the heck?
Hey! It's the same place that you found
Six Brown Chicks.
Hey! Guy, that is a praise. And when I sort of said, nah.
No, surely, if you have any free time,
just go through that. How can he now say, "Hold on a minute, I kind of miss my wife. How do I bring myself back from the dead?"
So the wife still believes that
she
dead.
killed him.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Nah, what? And how can he know? But for me, it's the chalk. How are you going to leave a chalk outline of your body?
That's
I don't even, anyway.
Hey, nah, absolutely crazy. But that situation, I was just reading, I was just like, surely not. Like, men are wicked. Like, anyway, there's so much that's happening there. I was very confused. But when I saw it, I was like, nah. Very much linked to this, my worst ex ever. I said, nah, is this the thing that's going on? Because I don't understand why.
So he was sleeping with
her best friends. Her
friends. Two of her friends.
Two of her friends. They tried to sleep her best friend.
One, and then went back home to his wife.
They had sex.
Then the wife
strangled him.
It's a tough day.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's a tough day.
That is a tough day indeed. But yeah, that was a crazy situation that I saw.
Yeah.
Well.
It is well, Sha. But anyway, Sha, that's the end of this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys, like I said, subscribe to the channel, show us some love. Like I said, we're on the road to 100K. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, we'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.